Thank you so much for listening to my performance of the Zorro Suite. A few notes. So this was not written for the piano, and if you know anything about movie scores that are orchestral or vocal, and they didn't originate with the piano, they are notoriously hard to put to paper in such a way that you would want to play it on the piano and you would be able to enjoy it because, let's face it, if you're playing a movie score, it's because you really like the movie, you connected with the movie. So if you're playing the soundtrack for the movie, you want to evoke the feelings that you had when you watched the movie. Most of the arrangements of movie scores are not good enough to do that. They usually just don't work out right. It's really, really hard to do. So I searched the internet far and wide and I found this arrangement by Laurie. Laurie has a YouTube channel and she does movie scores and she does it really well. So if you're looking for a piano arrangement, check her channel out. If she has it, I guarantee you it's going to be good. A few notes on her arrangement. So what I found when I started playing this was it immediately took me to the movie. I started reliving the movie. The opening chords, for example, that are aggressively rolled at the beginning, it kind of conjures up the idea of like a horse getting ready to gallop, out west somewhere. And throughout the rest of the composition that she glued together, and I do say glued together, pin in that, it takes you to various places and scenes that happened in the movie. And of course, just to be clear, I'm talking about The Mask of Zorro, the original Antonio Banderas version. So about that, I mentioned pin in that with regards to gluing together. These songs do not appear in any particular order in the movie. So she had to put these together in a way that was coherent. So that was kind of like challenge number 2. Challenge number 1 was getting it into format on the piano that made sense and was enjoyable. But number 2 was taking various motifs and themes throughout the movie and getting them in an order that was coherent, made sense, and took you on a journey. And I think she accomplished that really well. So thanks again, Laurie, for letting me use your arrangement. All right, now for number 2 item, which in the spirit of my channel, every song gets 2 things if appropriate. First is a photo, picture, or painting that I think represents the meaning behind the song, if you will, or evokes feelings about the song, however you want to think about it. So I'll post a link to the picture or photo or painting that I think does that. And then, because I am a practitioner of HEMA, which stands for Historical European Martial Arts, where we use a lot of different types of swords, if appropriate, a song will get a sword. And of course, this is Zorro, so we're definitely going to get a sword. And the sword, I don't think this is a very controversial pick, is going to be the Spanish rapier. So this would be a period weapon, and Zorro uses a Spanish rapier. My HEMA friends right now are probably smacking their heads because what I'm holding is just a regular rapier. It's not necessarily what we would think of as a Spanish rapier. Those are much more ornate. They typically have a guard that's a lot more fancy and intricate. So this is the best I have. This is my personal one I use for fencing. And so I'm gonna call this close enough. But Zorro, of course, uses a Spanish rapier. So that is the sword pick for this song. And with that being said, I'd really love to hear your thoughts about this particular composition. Specifically, what I mean by that is, did it take you somewhere? Did it evoke any particular images or imagery? Did it take you on a journey? Did it take you back to the movie? And also, did you like the way that I performed it? Do you think that I pulled it off, or would you have changed something? Let me know. I really want to know. That's the point of this channel, is to share ideas and have those kinds of conversations. As always, thank you so much and have a great day.